friends, and welcome to a day in the life of a home daycare provider. It is now 4:26 in the morning. My alarm went off at 4. I had come down, got myself ready, filled up my water cup. This is about 16 ounces that I like to drink first thing when I wake up. I'm going to get my pre-workout ready. I'm not gonna do a post-workout drink this morning because I'm just gonna do stretching and do some elliptical. It is my down week from my 4-week block, so it's kind of take it easy, do what you want kind of week. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna start with finishing my water and then making my pre-workout, and then doing my reading, journaling, and all that stuff before I get working out. So I thought I'd take you along with me. If you've been following along for a while or coming over from any of my other channels, you probably already know, but I am an active partner with Body, so Beachbody, and most of the supplements that I do use are from them. And along with my pre-workout, I also like to add greens as well as collagen in there, just to kind of make it extra for the morning. I have just recently started adding a vitamin C immune powder as well, just because I have been finding myself getting colds a little more often now that I'm back to work. So I just wanted to add that a little bit more. So I I added more water. Now this is a 33-ounce bottle, and then I also have my pre-workout, and I take 2 treats down with me for the boys. And here is pretty much my reading for the morning. I do my Simple Abundance, which is a page a day, and then I read about 9 pages from the other book. The goal is 10 pages of reading in the morning, and then I also meditate, and I also write out my goals and gratitude and all that stuff for the day. And once I am done on the elliptical, I did go into my app on my TV. I just use a Fire Stick for my TV because it's not a smart TV, it's just an older TV, but the Fire Stick works really well. And go through the programs. If you're not familiar, it's like Netflix for working out. You have all these different workouts within workout programs, and within each workout programs you have tons of different workouts. So I was looking for about a 10-minute stretch that I wanted to do, especially for my back. I have been finding a little bit of stiffness in my shoulders. So once I finish stretching, my support group is always with me, sometimes in my way of doing stuff. And Duke weighs 150 pounds and stretched out, he's probably as long as me laying down, so there's not a lot of room there for both of us. But nevertheless, he's never too far from me. Frank's in the other room, but usually Duke is the one that's always quite near me, tripping over him. I'm always tripping over him. Once I'm done stretching, we do take the boys for about a 40-minute morning walk, so that way they're all set for the day. When I get back, as you can see, it's 6:45. I have some laundry to do, and I can see that someone did not do their chore last night. It is my kids' job to empty the laundry dryer. They alternate every day who empties it, and when they don't empty it, I just stick it in the laundry basket and stick a laundry basket right in front of their door, their bedroom door, so that way when they open it, it kind of hits them in the face. I like to do a load a day, every day. That way it keeps me on top of it. I did pull the sheets off the bed after when I came back from the walk. I did not show you that. So I needed to wash those. And that's another thing that I like to do is make my bed every single morning. So obviously I'm going to be washing the sheets. I'm not going to be making my bed, but until tonight. But that is typically what I do. And here is what the laundry looks like. I hang up most of my laundry. I don't put it in a dryer. In a dryer, I do towels, jeans, socks, underwear, and everything else gets hung up. But this was a Monday, so I did need to set up these playpens. I do take them down, so here's one of them set up, and I have these really cool satin sheets that I got off of Amazon for the playpens. All the playpens have to have individual sheets, so I can pull them off and wash them. And once I did my little morning routine, I just did some skincare with some cleansing toner, and then some oil. This is the sea berry oil from Fresh, as well as the toner was from Fresh, and I use my gua sha to spread it out. This is so nice and cold, and it feels really great on my face, especially if I had a pretty intense workout and my face is flushed. It wasn't this morning, but sometimes it is. It just feels so soothing. And then I am using an Origin daily moisturizer with SPF 65, I think it is, or 45. I can't remember right now. And that's it. No makeup. I just did not feel like it was a makeup type of day. I try not to wear too much makeup anyways. It's not about putting the makeup on, it's about taking the makeup off. So if I'm not going anywhere, I don't put makeup on. Then I come down and set up my tables. I get the tablecloth on top of my table, and then I'm going to be adding the booster chairs here. I have been really considering going to IKEA and picking up two of those rectangular little kids tables and some stacking chairs, because I am not loving having them in a dining room. I just find I'm constantly scrubbing the chairs off of food as well as the table, and it's just feels like it's a lot of work. And I was thinking if I can get a little table and stacking chairs that I can move every single day, it might be a little bit easier.
Some writing activities, and I just wanted to show
After I was done
you
setting
my
up
board.
the chairs and the beds,
8:39,
I
so
just
I've
went
had
ahead
kids
and
for about
added my
half an
weekly
hour.
planning
So it
notes
is
to my parent
Canada
board.
Day.
So this is a week of Canada
This
Day,
week, so
and
the curriculum
here's
for
all
that,
the
and then
activities
my
we're going
menu.
to be doing,
I did
and
switch
then
out
my
my
weekly
summer
plan. I
schedule.
also have my daily
So
schedule,
we're
which
on
I
summer
switched
schedule
around for
now.
the summer.
It's just
We
the
go outside
circle
a bit
time.
earlier,
I mean the outdoor time
instead
and
of later, whereas
indoor
in
playtime had
fall and
switched
winter we
around.
go outside a bit later.
And yeah,
But this is
that's
all
my
posted here
board.
in the mudroom, so that
Tomorrow
way
is our
parents
fire
have
drill,
access
so
to
I
see
always
it
have to
all
fill
the
out
time, and
the
as
fire
well as my
drill
fire
board
drills here, and some
there.
prescription
So
medication forms are here as well. Now it's time to water my plants. So I'm not sure if any of you are over on my home channel, but when I was kind of prepping my backyard for the spring and summer months, I mentioned that I wanted to get herb hanging baskets over on my deck, and so I did that. I picked those up at Home Depot and I planted some herbs. Then I went ahead and made myself breakfast, and then I made myself coffee after I was done my breakfast. For my eating plan, I do follow through the summer to be mindset, which is plating method. It's very simple. It's a little bit easier. So as I was saying, it's a plating method. It's a little bit easier for me to do it in the summertime when I'm maybe more out and about, eating out or going to barbecues and picnics and whatnot. Then I can, instead of being concerned about the serving sizes, I can just plate my food on my plate and go from there. If you would like to know more info about that, let me know and I can share some information with you. Another thing, once I was done drinking my coffee, I do fill out the water bottles for the day. I add some ice and cold water from the fridge, and that usually I don't have to refill them. They do last them the whole day, but if I need to refill them, I do refill them. And I'm using this little caddy from from 31. I was going to say Forever 31, from 31, just to take stuff around, as well as this little caddy I keep all the sunscreens in, so that way I can just take those two things and a outdoor bin to go outside. So once the kids are, we do are here, we do head outside, and I wanted to share these shoes that I just got from a company called Fitville, which is a cutting edge company pursuing human foot health. I got to pick out the style of the shoe I wanted, and I really wanted to get a slip-on shoe that I can just easily put on and take off for whenever I am heading outside with the kids. These shoes are helpful for people in their daily life to prevent sprained ankles and knee injuries. I do find that they have tons of support and they are extremely lightweight. They are equipped with wide toe boxes, patented Propel Core TM Eva soles, and shock absorbing pads, all to provide you with a cushion and comfortable experience. I've had a chance to wear them for about a week now, and I have to tell you that walking is easy. I was a little worried that they were going to be too wide for my narrow foot, but they are working really great. And being that they're so wide and they have different widths that you can order, it is a great way to relieve foot pressure for all those people that do have the wide feet. Overall, I am very pleased with the quality, and my shins don't hurt or the sides of my feet whenever I go for a walk. That has been a really big issue for me, and finding the right shoe that is not going to give me those problems is a great thing. I will have a discount code down for you to save 30%, and also they are very affordable. So the code will be linked in the description box for you, as well as the link to the product. So make sure you check it out. So the kids are just cleaning up, and I wanted to share with you some of the stuff that I got for this week for arts and crafts. So I picked up these t-shirts. They were 2 for $10. I needed 7 of them because I have 6 kids per day, but 7 kids in total. Like 2 share a full-time spot. So I picked up these. We're going to make some Canada Day t-shirts. And then that was at Walmart, and I went to Dollarama, and they had these little cute bags, which we're going to do today. It's just simple enough for my 2-year-olds to do, but it can be adventurous for 3-year-olds as well. So there's a couple different designs. Let me just see what design. Oh, there's this one as well. I thought that was just cute. And then I also picked up some stickers. I'm going to cut out some maple leaves, and they can decorate them with some Canada Day stickers. I also got some tattoos that I'm going to be giving them probably towards the end of the week, so that way they can have them for the weekend. And I think that's about it. I have some wooden mooses that I've had in my craft stash for my DIY channel, so I'm going to use those. They can just paint those, and that's about it. It's pretty simple crafts. I didn't do a lot of organizing them because they are so simple. Today we're going to do this one. I thought this was super cute. They can put their little snacks if they go watch fireworks in there while they wear their t-shirts. So I thought I'd show my face too a little bit. So the kids are all having a nap. So I have about hour and 15 minutes, maybe hour and a half, to get some work done now. So I did, while they were playing this morning, just because I can kind of do it while they're playing and
So I'm involved with them, but also don't want to get over involved if they're playing, only if I need it. So I did some Beachbody stuff. I just sent out some cards, and I added a couple people to our new upcoming accountability group. I have an accountability group that runs every month, like all the time. I just change out the themes every month. So this month we had focused on both of our nutrition plans and just kind of dialing back on our nutrition and kind of trying to figure things out, stay on top, try both sets of nutritional programs, see which one works for you. And then this coming month in July, I'm going to be focusing on the portion fix, to be mindset, and then in August I'm going to be focusing on portion fix. I'm just doing it that way because it helps me. I find that to be mindset is a little bit easier to do when it's summertime and you might be going out more often than usual, whereas I find for me like fall is more cooking at home and all that stuff. So I like to be mindset is a little bit easier to follow with eating out, in case if you go to a barbecue and that hosts certain things. It's a little bit easier with to be mindset than it is for portion fix, just for me. So anyway, so that's what I'm doing. So I added a couple new people to that, sent out a couple shopping cards, sent a couple invites, all that stuff. I do have to work a little bit on my social media posts. I'll probably do that this evening, but right now I want to focus on YouTube, especially my DIY channel that has been lacking on posts. I don't think I have posted a DIY video since Easter, and DIY channel is my firstborn YouTube channel. It's my baby, I should say, and I have been lacking inspiration on it. I have been kind of feeling uninspired, so much so that it was affecting other channels that I have. So I want to kind of have a look at it and do a little bit of an overview run and see where I want to go with it and what I want to do with it, and just kind of plan out my content for July, which I already have a pretty good idea what I want to do. It's Christmas in July. That's a very big thing in the DIY community, so that's gonna go up there. So but I just want to look at some different thumbnails, maybe different tags, and plan it out properly. So I had gone on Etsy and I actually bought the content planner. I think I paid 95 cents. It's just saved me so much time than me creating it. And I'm going to be using it for like reels and shorts and all that stuff at TikTok. So it's kind of gonna come in handy. So it's got the individual plan, and then it has a weekly content plan. So I can plan out all my content in 1 week, exactly where I want it, where I want to post it, what it's going to be about. So I kind of want to work on that a little bit, and I do have to record 2 videos. Now the one I'm not going to be able to do it because it's raining outside, but I'm going to do half of it, and it's for this channel, and then no, it's not for this channel, it's for my home channel, and then the other video is for this channel. I want to give you guys an update of all the planners, what I'm using, so in end of December I shared my planner lineup for this year, and I just kind of want to do a recap of if I'm still using the same planners, what's happening, what's been working, what's not been working. So I thought that would be a fun video to share here. So I'm going to get started and stop talking. So I am upstairs now. I finished what I intended to do. I actually got more done than I thought I would. And I just came up to cook some chicken. We're having butter chicken. So I wanted to get the chicken cooked, and then I'm going to do the sauce it up, and rice after I'm done. I'm also going to get a kid's snack cut up. We're gonna have some watermelon. I picked this up at the grocery store. It was finally on sale. It was still $7.99, but I thought it was cheaper than $12.99, which was last week. But it's absolutely delicious. I do have one of the boys that are up, and I have set him up with some activity while I get this all finished up, and other kids are getting woken up. And I also want to just say, I didn't take you along as I cleaned my kitchen after lunch, but I have started to clean as I go. So as I bring in the plates, I make sure that the dishwasher is empty, and I am loading them up instead of piling them on a counter so they do not accumulate. I still have some dishes that I didn't manage to wash, but I knew I can do that while they're eating snack and I'm prepping dinner, because they're right there eating and doing activities, so I can keep an eye on them.
So once I come back from outside after the kids have left, we usually have dinner, and then it's time to clean up and get my house looking somewhat presentable for the evening. This is usually a collective effort. Everybody does something. My husband vacuums, kids take the dogs out, we empty the dishwasher, and then I clean the kitchen. So I have been leaving the beds and the chairs on just because it's so much easier for me that way. I also leave the playpens upstairs, and I just wanted to show you before we kind of stop this video that what I am reading for in the evenings. I usually do fiction in the evenings, and also this is my gratitude journal. So once I clean the kitchen and get my house in order, I typically have about maybe another hour or so of work for YouTube or Beachbody or whatnot, a kind of a catch-all, and then I either watch TV or come up to bed and do some reading. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching.